Reflect ESOL is part of a global movement for participatory adult education. It starts from the experiences of the learners and challenges the traditional top-down, hierarchical approach to learning. It encourages learners to think critically, to challenge the status quo, and to take action to change the world outside of the classroom.
I think that's a big question mark with them. Can we do it? And then as they go along, they work together. One will contribute each other ideas, and then they put that together, and then they haven't realized they actually come up with a very good article that is very important to them as well, to raise their issues, to raise the problems.
What is liberating and radical about the Reflect approach is that learners create their own meaning. They are not told what to think or say. Instead, they are invited to share experiences, which produces language which can then be developed. The teacher is not some fountain of knowledge and the learner is deficient in some way. The learning process is more of a collaboration.
The main function of the river as a visual is to create a narrative. So it's kind of the idea of, that comes from the metaphor that kind of life's like a river or like a journey from one place to another. What it does do, it provides some kind of alternative representation of meaning, which then has to be interpreted. And that means that students can actually have a kind of structure from which to express themselves in a language that isn't theirs. So it provides some kind of framework.
And it's so important to have some purpose in writing, not just to have some exercises or some gap fills and so on and so forth, just to practice literacy skills, but to have an actual purpose. And the purpose of today was to write an article, and to write an article that's not influenced by us, the facilitators, but it's created by the people themselves, created by the participants.
So it kind of gives power, if you like, to the people in the group who are making their own meaning.
Reflect ESOL was set up in 2007. Since then, we have established the effectiveness of the approach and caught the attention of teachers and academics at home and abroad. We have trained over 300 teachers in how to use the Reflect approach and provided ongoing support for teachers as they put it into practice. Outside the classroom, we have campaigned and successfully fought against the proposed cuts to English language classes at further education colleges, delivering training for teachers and students to support the campaign.
The role of literacy in our society is a powerful force, and that those who have literacy are more likely to feel powerful, and those who don't have literacy are more likely to be excluded.
Reflect ESOL is creating spaces where people can improve their language skills, critically discuss the issues most important to them, and become better able to effect positive change individually and collectively. If you would like to find out more about Reflect ESOL, please visit our website, reflectaction.org.